those Pizza Planet socks?
Oh, these are absolutely Toy Story socks.
Yes!
Little aliens.
Well
You're
done.
the only person to notice.
Well done.
Props to you. You're welcome to come to my country next week.
Welcome.
Well, first of all, Tony, it's a pleasure to meet you. I wanted to say congratulations. This movie is tremendous. It has, what I keep telling everyone is it has some of the funniest moments in the entire franchise and some of the most heartfelt moments, and that's where Forky really centers around that. So I want to go back to the beginning.
Sure.
How were you first pitched the character of Forky, and what was your reaction to reading the script?
I think it's the same reaction as I have now. And which I kind of resonate with Forky is I'm overwhelmed, and I have no idea how I got here. But they brought me up to Pixar, and they had taken clips of shows I've done from Arrested Development or Veep, and they had attached them to Forky, the animation. And so I saw a little clip, and so they just kind of talked about him having a very nervous energy, which is my forte, and just kind of very new, everything was new. He doesn't understand the rules of the universe, and just freely asks a lot of questions. And I just loved that kind of blank slate component of him. That was really, really fun.
This story raises some interesting, what I call philosophical questions about the meaning of life for toys.
Yeah.
And also the creation of life, because Bonnie creates Forky.
Yes.
Deep question for you.
Please, I love it.
Can toys create toys? Could Woody have created Forky?
Ooh, could Woody have created Forky? Oh my gosh, now we're getting into it. I don't know. Maybe, because I love that question. This is why, because somebody was asking me recently about his creation and like why did that happen? And I thought because Bonnie gave value to these things and then brought that to life. So I don't know if another toy can create it, but you know, Toy Story 5.
Yeah.
Another toy can create it.
I have another question, and the more I think about it, maybe it's a little dark, but
no, I love it.
Where this movie goes, we see different lifestyles of toys. We see lost toys. We see toys that are elder become antiques in this antique store.
Yes.
Given the trash-based origin story
of
Forky, does he have like a relatively short life expectancy? Because we're not going to see him in an antique store.
Sure. Well, maybe a thrift store. I guess because of the way it started, and I mentioned this earlier, but it's like, he really just kind of saw like his one-way route was the trash. That's all he saw, and to help people eat chili. And then Woody comes in and says, you have a greater purpose. You have greater value. And I think with that, it opened up this whole new kind of route for him. And so, I mean, obviously I think his expectancy is much longer, but I love that whole component of whether somebody thinks that's their only route, or they might see themselves that way, or somebody might have said that to them. There's so much more value than that.
My team and my colleagues are certainly very excited about seeing Forky come back for the Disney Plus series.
Yeah.
You talked a little bit about that at the press conference. What can fans expect from that, and are we going to see some familiar faces?
Because Forky kind of starts out with a question, and then other characters come in and help him explore these questions. And it's really, really fun because it's these questions that me as an adult, I of course am blanking right now on one of them, but me as an adult, I remember thinking I should know the answer to this and I don't. And it's like, I love that just simplicity of just asking a question that maybe other people might be embarrassed to ask.
Gotcha. And for my last question, when Toy Story 4 finally hits theaters, what are you most excited for fans to take from it?
I think that element, what all of Pixar, this Toy Story franchise says is of like how they work together, and it's like they live life together and they need each other, you know, but also that whole kind of value component. But there was a way that I think what was really special is Gabby's story, and just the element of seen one way, but everybody has a story. Everybody has a story that we kind of put something on somebody, but we don't know the story behind it.